Rainbow fam, it is Jasmine from Jazz Up the Plan, and today we are going to be doing some goal planning, goal journaling in this Happy Planner Squad Goals Journal. This is for Blog Elise Natalie's Everything Planner Challenge, and this prompt is called Write a Letter to Yourself, which I thought would be perfect. I actually wrote this at the beginning of the week, but I'm going to share it now because the prompt is due today. So I'm going to be using these lovely name stickers from Create with Mandy, that's Junie's hand, of course, and the Fall Sticker Book, the Fall 2020 Sticker Book, and Empowering Women. So a little fall, little spring, you know, just to switch it up, the vibes, and I think the colors go very well with this guided journal as well as the disc. I'm going to use this mod liner. It's like a golden yellow color. I'm also going to use my current favorite pen, and this is the Pentel Energel. It's a 0.35 needle point. I am loving this pen. I'm doing my journaling with it and everything. I brought out my scissors, which I've had like forever, and I am also going to be using a classic Pilot G207. So, yeah, this is what I'm going to be using, and I can't wait to fill this out. Alright? Alright, so I'm going to start with the goal side of the planner, and I'm going to look for a quote. I thought that would set the mood, plus I wasn't too sure of my goals for this week. I'm also going to check in with my pages from last week, where I used this planner, and I set all my goals for the month as well for that week. That was really fun to create. Um, so check out my Instagram if you want to see more pages like this, and I can definitely do more videos like this too, because I'm really liking the guided journal right now. So I pulled out the Empowering Women because it's full of like girl boss type quotes, and girl, well, empowering women quotes. So that is what we're using. I'm looking for a quote that can fit in that space, that's also very encouraging to what I'm doing right now, which I am focused on building my Teespring shop. If you didn't know and you don't follow me on Instagram, I did open my Teespring shop where I'm selling, rainbow things that I draw um, on Teespring, which is really exciting. It's something I kind of jumped right into with some guidance from Heather Kell herself. So incredibly grateful for that. And the support and encouragement from all of you and my squad fam and my home fam and everything. So, yeah, you can totally check out my Teespring shop. But yeah, that's why I am choosing this quote because I'm excited about this and I don't want to um, back out, and I want to keep pushing through and keep trying and seeing where this journey can take me. And so it's a little uncomfortable, because it's something very different from both what I kind of envisioned when I started this account and just where I thought it'd be at this time this year. So I'm excited, and that's what I'm doing. So that's kind of what is in my mind. Working on my Teespring shop as well as my Buy Me a Coffee account where I do offer free printables. I'm trying to get them up like once a month, maybe a few more if I have the time, but so far I have two. I had one back in October and I have one for fall. So I'll pop those on the screen for you right now, as well as the Teespring shop, which you have a 15% off code that you can use right now, so I will also include that on the screen as well. So now we're going to jump into the goal planning, which, as I said, is really focused on getting my home together and designing. I just really enjoy that, as well as finishing up a squad project that was assigned, which I'm excited to also share with you. I'm always excited. This is just like a really fun time of the year. It's busy and hectic, but in general, things are really exciting. I don't have any other word for that. So I'm just excited about all the things that have seemed to come out of this. I know you guys are probably sick of hearing this very strange time. Um, But this has definitely been a good year for me. I mean, it's not normal, but it's I found the good in this year. So, and that's all thanks to journaling and planning. So, if you were struggling this year, maybe next year try some journaling and planning. It's not going to solve all your problems, but it will help you narrow down your priorities and figure out what will make you happy. And I do want to get into more goal planning so I can really dig into what I want to focus my life on, at least, for that time. So that is why I am testing out this squad goals, like goal journal, um, just so I can ease myself into goal planning. So like you said, like I said, I am looking back at other parts of my planner to figure out what's due this week and make sure that all my goals align with what I am intending for. And I'm also getting back into setting dates, which I totally struggle with setting and keeping dates, but that is a very important part of goal planning. I try not to be too hard on myself if I don't meet the date because, well, I set them. But I think that setting dates and sticking to them as close as possible is very important. So my goals, well, my due dates are to turn in my squad project, which today's Wednesday, and well, today's Thursday actually, and that's gonna be a little delayed, just because of the materials I'm using. But there's that. So I didn't reach that goal, but I am designing. So I did reach some of my goals this week. That bell is Archie, who you guys have met. And yeah, so I'm going back and forth between adding the like design elements, but for me this goals journal is really functional. It's actually one of the few sections in my planner where it's not sticker or decorative like focused, and that's just because it's just easier for me to focus on, I guess, what I'm doing. Even though when I decorative plan, I am still focused and it does bring me back to the planner. When I'm goal setting, I just find that it's the opposite way. So there is versatility, right? So I love the illustrations in both of the fall books. So I'm trying to find a mix, and I did stick with like this yellow, turquoise, orange. So it's still a fall vibe because I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but most of the time I choose my sticker books based on how they will match my Instagram feed, just because I don't really want to go too crazy on like editing and backgrounds and things like that. And so I feel like when I keep the same colors or the same sticker books in the spreads for at least a month, my feed is more consistent. So that's just one tip if you are, new to Instagram and you're in like the planner like journaling world, just use like similar colors in your spreads or similar sticker books in your spread, and you already are a step ahead of building that aesthetic Instagram feed. There are no rainbows in the spread, but that's totally okay, right? We can work around that. We'll give myself a pass for that. But yeah, I'm just filling in the like three things that will help me reach my goals. So, I want to wake up earlier because I am technically splitting two jobs, which is my dream to, be like make Jazz Up the Planet business, and my normal job, which is mom. So, I need to wake up a little bit earlier just so I can balance both. And then I'm writing my role models. I had a hard time thinking about the third one, but I'm gonna choose Nia from. Hold on one moment so I can find her. Nia from Self Love Tool Chest, which she was on Cherise, who is my first role model, her podcast Planned on Purpose. And these two women I chose as my role models just because Cherise is, I don't know, she's awesome. She's a great friend. She's a mom. She lives in Germany. She's all about, that black girl magic. And she's really like just killing it with her podcast. She's really consistent with her content, and she just makes everyone feel welcomed, which is really my goal in my own content, which is to make people feel welcome, like we're all friends and everything like that. Because I did join this community to make friends, and so I really want people to feel welcomed when they talk to me, and I love that about Sharice. So check out her podcast, Plan on Purpose, and I will also link it down in my description box below because I actually have been on her podcast. So I'll link my episode and just her podcast in general, but it's really fun. So totally support her. I'm writing it down. I'm writing my letter now. I'm trying to do a combination of, chatting with you guys and describing what I'm doing on the page, but I'm writing my letter to myself, and that sticker is from Great with Mandy. I can link this down too. This will just check everything in the description box below. There'll be a lot there. And so back to my role models, I also chose Ania from Self Love Tool Chest because um, she's just, I don't know, she's definitely a rainbow queen for sure. So if you love rainbows, which if you're following me, you probably do, um, you need to follow her. Like she is where I want to be. I'm like at the beginning of my journey, and she's where I want to be. So she is a brand new role model, a brand new, like, you know girl, like not girl boss to her, but girl boss to me. And so I love it. She's all about body positivity and self-love, affirmations. Her products look amazing, and rainbows, and y'all, I'm obsessed. So totally check her out. I'll also link her page down below, and I'll probably do a couple of pop-ups on the screen in editing. And then finally, Kamala Harris, the current GOAT. I want to make it clear that yes, I don't agree with everything she does, but I can't deny that I have to celebrate the fact that she's the first woman, first black woman, first South Asian woman as a vice president. I mean, that's amazing. So I have to celebrate that. I mean, just seriously, like, top girl boss. Now, some of her past history is questionable, and I'll just leave it at that. But her accomplishment is definitely something to be celebrated. So, woohoo! So back to me. I am writing a letter to myself about how I don't want to lose the motivation that I gained from checking off and accomplishing so many goals last week. Um, I want to really keep that momentum up and just keep on crushing goals. Sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes you can accomplish things that you never thought you would, and you're just done. And I don't want to be done. I want to keep going. I want to keep going with my Teespring Shop. I want to keep going with growing my account. I want to keep going with tackling my home chores and taking care of my kids and helping them grow and helping them become better versions of themselves. I want to keep growing with strengthening my relationship and just all of the things that are, important in life, and even, taking care of myself. So that is really why I was excited to write this letter to myself. I did make it cute, but you can write a letter to yourself however you want. I really enjoy challenges or prompts that include writing a letter to yourself, whether it be for now or your future self or whoever. I usually write a letter to myself around this time anyway, but I'll probably write one more just for Jasmine for next year, because I really want to encourage her to keep going. My biggest goal next year is become that boss babe that I never thought would be my goal or would be, but that is my one of my biggest goals for sure. So I'm totally gonna write a letter to myself, and I'll probably use these same name stickers just because I don't know. I don't think I could write my name that pretty. So thank you, Mandy, for writing my name like that. And so that is mostly what my letter is about. I was nervous to be so vulnerable on the internet, but I'm pretty sure in here I wrote be more vulnerable. And so I thought, how much more vulnerable could I be besides sharing a note I wrote to myself about my goals, dreams, and aspirations, right? And so I encourage you to totally sit down and take some time and write a letter to yourself. Join Natalie's challenge just for some fun, creative inspiration. This has been really fun. It goes through the entire month of November, and you don't have to do every single prompt. I did skip some that either didn't apply to me or I was just too busy to achieve. But to check off, but it's been really fun, and just it's also fun to just be a part of the community. Uh, Plan for New Win. Anne also has a gratitude challenge going on right now, so just look for those fun planner challenges in the community, and they'll definitely help you inspire your creativity and also just meet new people. So I'm highlighting some of the things that I wanted to stand out and really look at back on, because I did write this kind of free form. I didn't pre-plan or anything. This is literally just what came out in my head, and so I wanted to highlight what I found really important, that wasn't too rambly, and that I really wanted to stick with me, and maybe someone who's reading this, that they could have and stick with them. So yeah. This has been really fun, really relaxing, really enjoyable, and totally tag me, tag Natalie, tag whoever you want, if you end up writing a letter to yourself. And let me know if you're using any of the guided journals, and which ones are your favorite. Let me know if you want me to try any different ones. I'm thinking of actually grabbing the All the Feels guided journal. So, yeah, these are my goals for this week, and I've accomplished a few. And this is my letter to myself, maybe for the rest of the month. I hope you all really enjoyed this video and had fun chatting with me and listening to me. I'd love to know some of your current role models. What are some of your goals that you want to crush and accomplish and tackle either this month, next year, the rest of the year? You can totally do it, and I support you. And I will see you very soon. Um, this is just a little glimpse of how I use the weeklies. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would totally appreciate it. And just seriously, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you soon. Keep on spreading the rainbow and be kind. Bye.